If you're watching this, it's because you are looking for a way to get better. And trust me, I'm very happy that you are. So let me help you out. Here are three investments that you need to make so that you can maximize and optimize the version of you today and the version of you that will arrive soon tomorrow. Starting with number one, you need to invest in education. And I'm not talking about college, I'm talking about knowledge. I'm talking about getting yourself a library, whether it's physical or whether it's on Audible, and taking time to learn new things. There are so many concepts that I've learned over the years from books that have inspired new ways of thinking, new ideas, new perceptions of life. And all these things would have just stayed locked in my head if I hadn't gone out of my way to find that piece of knowledge. So invest in a library and read your library. You will gain a lot of valuable knowledge and information that will ultimately shape who you become in the near future. The second thing that you need to start investing in is financial assets. You need to start putting your money into stocks. You need to start putting your money into different types of investment funds, whether it's an index fund or an ETF. You need to start doing more research into this because the reality is that the more time you have on your hands, the more compound interest can do its thing. And compound interest truly is a wonder because the more time you have, the likelier it is that you're going to have a larger amount at the time of your goal. So if your goal is to retire at 65 and you invest $580 a month, which is roughly $7,000 a year, from 25 to 65, that's 40 years where those $7,000 are gaining 5 to 15% every single year on top of each other. That's going to lead to fantastic results by the time you get to retirement. You need to stop thinking so much about what I'm going to do tomorrow, what I'm going to do later tonight, who I'm hanging out with, what the next vacation is, and you need to start allowing your brain to have a little bit of space towards what is life going to look like 40 years from now? Because those 40 years are coming. You need to invest in your financial literacy and you need to get doing this immediately. You need to start now. They say that the best time to plant a tree was around 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. So start today. There's no excuses. If all you can do is invest $5 per week, if that's all you can do, which is roughly 20 bucks a month, I would rather you put 20 bucks a month into an S&P 500 ETF for the next 40 years than for you to not do anything. You need to start thinking about the future and you need to start contributing to future you from today, no matter how much you have available. If it's $1 a week, it doesn't matter. But how do you get there? You use the knowledge that you're acquiring because that knowledge can help you gain more skills. That knowledge can help you make more money, which can help you invest more money, which can help you invest that money in a smarter way, be more strategic, thinking about the whole map, learning the right plays. Invest in your education. That will allow you to maximize your investments. And the third thing that you need to invest in to make the most out of your day, out of your life today, and tomorrow as well, is investing in your health. What I have right here is an Aura Ring, and what the Aura Ring basically does is it tracks a lot of biomarkers. Um, I recently just got a DEXA scan done as well, which is another type of test that gets you biomarkers as well. And you want to have a baseline of where your body is before you start doing anything drastic. You want to be measuring, for example, with the Oura Ring, I measure my sleep. I measure my blood oxygen level. I keep a close look at my heart rate because these are things that matter and these are things that I want to optimize today so that later down the line, when it's a more fragile thing, it doesn't necessarily have to be because I've had it under control, because I've thought ahead, because with the knowledge that I've gained from the books that I've read, I know that health is wealth. And if I start taking care of myself when I'm in my 20s, then I will need to start taking care of myself when I'm in my 40s and my 50s, and I'm already 2-3 decades behind. Playing catch up sucks. Playing catch up is difficult. I don't recommend playing catch up. You need to get on your health, and you need to take it more serious. This is literally life or death. This one right here. And I just want you to think about the fact that as a society, especially with advances in technology, we're heading towards a longer lifespan. So you need to stop thinking about, you know what, I'm just going to eat this or I'm just going to drink that because you only live once. Because that life that you get once, odds are there's an opportunity that it could be a lot better and a lot longer, a lot more plentiful, a lot more valuable. So, all this to say, really, if I had $2 million cash sitting right here on my desk, but I couldn't get off my bed because I was ill, because I was extremely medically, clinically incapable of using my body to its potential because I neglected myself, that would suck more than anything. So take care of your health. So just to give you a quick recap, you need to buy a few books. You know what? Do me a favor and buy 4 books. Buy 3 self-improvement books and buy any other random book. Not everything has to be grind, grind, grind. I get it. But buy 4 books and read one every quarter. You don't have to read one every month or every week. Read one every quarter. That means every 3 months you're starting a new book and you're finishing it within 3 months. That's more than enough time. If you do this, you will feel the improvement. You will feel the connection to the world. You will feel understanding. Then after you buy those 4 books, I want you to do the math and see how much, after everything is paid for, can you contribute towards future you in dollars. If it's $5 a week, if it's $10 a week, if it's $15 a week, it doesn't matter. Open a free brokerage account. Ideally, I would open a Roth IRA because that's tax-free at retirement. Open an account and contribute this amount every week. You dollar cost average into an S&P 500 fund. If you're a little bit more aggressive, into the Qs. And you just let it sit. You don't look at it. You don't look at the chart every day and see whether it's going up or down. Just invest into future you. And number 3, I want you to get your blood work. Get your blood work done. Understand your biomarkers and go from there. understand where your area of improvement is, and go from there. Maximize your health, and you will be able to enjoy your wealth.